Power 104.1, The Source, the new home of Southern Soul, Blues, and R&B, right here in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Tate Jones on the microphone. Say it with me now. Tate Jones on the microphone. And I'd like to welcome you guys out to the Tate Jones Show. Oh, we got a good show for you today, just like every Sunday at 3 o'clock, right here on Power 104.1, The Source, Memphis' number one Southern Soul and R&B station. Today we're going to be talking with the Benefit Solution Group. That's right, I said the Benefit Solution Group. So all you seniors, y'all get ready and tell your friends to tell another friend that Tate Jones is on the microphone and we're live on Power 104.1. We'll be right back with the Benefit Solution Group. Power 104.1, The Source, Memphis' number one Southern Soul and R&B station. And I'm Tate Jones on the microphone. And I'm happy to be live in the Power Studios today with the Benefit Solution Group. And today we have Shakina Braxton. Everybody, I would like y'all to give it up for Shakina Braxton. Miss Braxton, how you doing today?
Tate Jones on the microphone. I'm doing great today. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you more than welcome. Now, I got to ask this first question. Braxton, oh my. Now, are you any kin to the famous Braxtons?
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm not kin to Tony, but I'm cute like Tony. I can't sing, but I'm on the microphone.
Hey, y'all hear that? She's cute. Like, hey, I would have to second that. I had to second that. Very beautiful young lady here.
Thank you, sir.
And we're going to talk about some very informative information today. Now, just get into it about the Benefit Solution Group. Tell us something about the Benefit Solution Group.
Okay, and mainly what we do, we market to our seniors to make sure they understand all of their Medicare benefits.
Okay, Medicare benefits.
Medicare benefits.
So you have Medicare and you have Medicaid, right?
Yes, there's a difference between Medicare and Medicaid.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that because I know before my mother passed, I was dealing with that situation, but it was so many years ago. I can't really remember what's the difference between Medicare and Medicaid. Can you explain that to us?
I can. Medicare is what you work for. That's who has that red and white and blue card, Part A and Part B. And then Medicaid is what's is given through the state, and it depends on your income.
Depends on your income. Okay. So, and are there certain age requirements for either or?
No. So if you have that red, white, and blue card, then again, depending on your income, then you may qualify for those additional benefits. But now a person will be disabled. And if you've been on disability for more than 2 years, then you may be entitled to receive both.
Okay. So now you said something about a red, white, and blue card. Now I got to say, I'm not sure what are you referring to when you say
you got that red, white, and blue card, baby, you got Medicare. That's that Medicare, Part A and Part B.
So where do you get that card from?
Well, it's through your Social Security. You have to work 40 quarters to get your Part A. And then, of course, the Part B is the cost that you will have to pay, the $185 for, which is the price for it now.
Okay, so you say you had to work 40 quarters?
10 years or more.
10 years or more.
So, yeah, that's for your Part A, which
Part
covers
A
your hospital.
On Medicare?
On Medicare.
Okay, so you had to work 10 years or more to qualify for Part A on Medicare.
Right.
Okay, and then you said the additional Part B.
So your Part B will cost you $185.
Is it per month or is it a one-time charge?
Per month.
Per month.
Per
Okay,
month.
so you got Part A and you had to pay $185 for Part B. What additional services do you get with the Part B?
At no additional cost, because you have that Part B, then you will get your dental, your vision, your hearing, and your over-the-counter.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the prescription side of it.
And
somewhat.
That's the Part D. Your prescription also is included in that at no additional cost.
Oh, okay. Because I know, working at different companies in the past, I know, like I think is October or November, they have something called open enrollment.
So in October, it is AEP, annual enrollment period.
Annual enrollment period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, do you have to be working at a company to qualify for that, or how does that work? Or
No, so if you're eligible for your Medicare, so it's different times. So AEP meaning that anybody can enroll in a plan and doing AEP,
okay,
and then after that it's OEP.
OEP.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but y'all do this all year round, so it's not just specific to that open enrollment period.
Right, we're here for you all year long
All year long.
to make sure you understand what your benefits are.
Okay.
And
okay.
it's different plans for different people. Everybody don't one size does not fit all. So that's why we always just ask you to come in or call us at the office and let's just do a review for you.
Okay. So somebody can call into the office, or they can make an appointment to come into the office, and you have a consultation with them for the most part.
Yes.
So sometimes people are very impatient and everything. So can you give me what do you think a brief time or a time of the average consultation would take when a person was to come in, or if they was to call?
It really depends. We are really good at what we do, 10 to 15 minutes. It just depends if they have a lot of doctors, a lot of medicine. It depends on what that person needs, what their needs are, and that's what we do. We assess their needs.
Assess their need. And is there an age requirement for this? I know you say you got to work 10 years, but I know different people may retire at different times, or like you said, they might have a situation where they might be disabled. So is there an age restriction at all?
If they have that red, white, and blue card, that Medicare card, they can come on in.
Okay. So the government sends that out. Am I right on that?
That's through Social Security. Yes.
Social Security.
That is through Social Security.
So Social Security, I'm sure they know, like if it was, say for somebody got hurt on work, and then they got maybe workers' comp, and they was totally disabled, couldn't work anymore.
So again, that part will fall on the job as far as workman comp. But if they have been on disability for more than 2 years, then they could possibly qualify.
Okay, so if you've been on disability for more than 2 years.
For 2 years or more, yes.
2 years or more, you can possibly qualify to get that red, white, and blue card.
For Medicare, yes.
For Medicare. I wonder why they choose red, white, and blue.
It's America. It's America, baby.
When you kept saying that, I'm like, now I remember I've seen a red, white, and blue card at the grocery store when people had pulled out. And I think it had a red, white, and blue American flag on it. So I said, I wonder if she's talking about that red, white, and blue card.
That's the EBT card.
That's the EBT card.
We're talking about the Medicare card.
Okay. Okay, that's my little joke.
Oh, that's okay.
But this is a real important matter because right now, in the likes what's going on with our government and the new president of the United States, he's making a lot of new changes, and he's making those changes so rapidly. It's like mind-boggling. You trying to think, is he a president or is he a dictator? I know he said he won't be your last president, so he's making so many moves right now. You think about, in all your life, you've never seen a president, as we say, move like that. True. So with all the changes that he has made, what are the major changes that could affect a person that's trying to get their Medicare or Medicaid?
The one change that we hope do not happen is that he does not cut Social Security.
I think a lot of departments are worried about that, and that's crazy for him to try to do that. But I think I did a little research, and the Social Security system really is not that old, not that old at all. And so, say for instance, if he did that, if he cut Social Security, what would that mean to somebody to have one of them red, white, and blue cards?
Death. Honestly, because Social Security, you depend on your Social Security as your means of living.
Right.
And then you also depend on that as far as your health. Mm-hmm. So without those two, how do you exist?
Well, you got a major point there. You got a major point there, Miss Braxton. Man, I mean, the way this guy is moving, I mean, people are looking at their retirements, looking at their stock plan, since he's been in office, I think we had so many, air traffic events, it's almost crazy right now.
Scary.
And he fired almost all the traffic programmers traffic. What do you call them?
Controllers.
Traffic controllers. Thank you, Miss Braxton. Not only is she cute, she's smart too. Thank you so much for that help. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, I'm not at the point of retirement, but I know people that are right there on the threshold of retirement. It is very scary. Now, the building we're in now is a financial group, and so I talk to them a lot, and he was telling me that a lot of his customers have a lot of concern because I mean he's constantly dealing with money and people retirement. So he said he has probably his calls are probably up 100%, because people are really concerned about their money. Now I remember when I was a little younger and my father had retired. I remember he told me, "Hey son, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire," but he was a millionaire basically on paper. And I think when Bush Sr. came in office back then, he did something, and that million just went away. And I know the moves that Trump is doing, with all the tariffs, going back and forth with China and every other country, Mexico, Canada. I don't know if we're gonna have any more allies when he get out of office. We can't take over the world. We're the United States. We're not Wakanda. Not at all. Now, is there anything else that you can think about that a person that's looking at getting a red, white, and blue card needs to know?
Well, there are several facts that you should know in regards to receiving Medicare or just understand it. And at that point, I'll just ask you to call into our office, schedule an appointment, and you can reach us at.
We can reach it. Okay, hold on 1 minute.
You are definitely that part. I forgot the number. I didn't get my number. I forgot the number.
That's all right.
How I'm doing?
Doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
I forgot the main central number. We have a different number for that.
Okay.
I never get the number out because I always just get my number out. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Morning.
Hey, what's the ring central number?
She told him to text it to you.
Right.
Ring Central.
Yeah, the number when people call in when Laura do the show, the Bell show. What number did she give?
The BSG number, the 453 number.
No, she told me to do a 363, and that's all she said. She can't do a 363, and she hung up.
363.
Okay, what's the ring central number?
Whatever BSG number is.
Okay, so when people call in, well, you don't get the call, so they don't come into the office when they call us on this ring central thing.
Yeah, it's the BSG number.
And what is it?
You don't know the BSG number?
Nope, I don't. I just give my number out. Let me see if she answers this text.
It's 453 something. Let me see. Check on them.
I hope she texts back. I just text her. Because I was going to say my number.
You got located.
What you doing?
Interview for. You said when we located. 27. Yeah, I know the address. But
BSG.
I know the address. Hold on. It's 4536346. That's not the same number, right? Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Oh no, this has a 363 number. Okay. Stop that.
Okay.
It's off.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go back and say, okay, so if someone wanted to contact you guys, what's the number they would call?
Okay.
All right, so if someone wanted to call in to go ahead and schedule one of those consultations, what is the number they would call?
901-453-6346. Again, that number is 901-453-6346. If you want to come into our office, our address is 2750 Colony Park Drive. Again, our address is 2750 Colony Park Drive.
All right, that will complete our first section. We're gonna go out and pay a few bills, and we'll be back right after these messages.
What we do different? What we gonna do different?
I don't know. We're gonna play around with it. You know, well, I want to, do you know y'all Facebook page, y'all Instagram? Because I always have people to get their handles so where people can follow them and, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably just Laura Swanton, the benefits.
Well, we're on the radio, so we want to make sure we give out the right information.
Okay.
So if you can go to her Facebook page or Instagram. I mean, are y'all on Facebook? Y'all on Instagram? I'm sure you got your own website.
So here's the reason why I'm saying that. Even though this is Laura's company, we work up under her, but we're independent contractors.
I got you.
So when you ask me like Pacific, I don't go on her page like that because I do my own page.
Got you.
But I'm just doing an interview for her because she's out of town.
Okay.
So that's why I guess she just wanted to keep the blend. So that's why we giving this number.
Okay.
So with this number, it's like 5 of us, anybody else. So it ring central. So if somebody did call, they'll call through here, and it might ring to me or the next person.
Okay, I'm familiar with Ring Central.
Yeah, I'm just telling you why when you ask me questions, not like I just follow her.
Okay, I see how it works now.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with a company like that. Yeah, okay, I got you. Well, if you want to give, well, I don't know if she wants you to give yours. Or not.
No, so that's why I'm giving this number out.
I'm talking about for us, a website or Facebook page. So like I said, where you can follow us.
I can still, it's her stuff, so I can still say you can follow her on Laura, the Benefit Solution Group.
You don't live far from here?
How you know?
Because I
Something
was
like
expecting
this.
her and you came up pretty quickly. And so,
Hi, this is Shakina with the Benefit Solution Group. May I help you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you mind if I call you since you're not doing a Social Security? Now I have to talk you through it. So if you give me about an hour, I will definitely give you a call back. Hold on, let me get your info. Wait. I got to get your information from you. And I know that my little writing pad with me. And why I didn't bring a writing pad in with me today. You give me a little sheet of paper. You the best. Hold on 1 minute, okay? When did you hear it on the radio? Okay. Oh, really? Thank you. And what's your name again, man? Benzant? Yes, okay. Okay, what's your phone number? 215-6566. Okay, my name is Shakina Braxton. And if you give me about an hour, I will definitely give you a call back, okay? Let me give you my number. Let me give you my direct line, okay? You have something to write it down with? 219-2032. And my name is SHAKINAH. Okay, Ms. Van, so give me about an hour. I will definitely call you back. Thank you. You're welcome, Papa. See, that's how it come through. That was making sense when you said that. Okay. Now, what we gonna do now?
Well, I'm gonna talk about the show a little bit
Okay.
on the 27th,
Mm-hmm.
since y'all are
Sponsor.
sponsor of that
Okay.
show,
Mm-hmm.
and we just do a recap. And we'll be done.
You think it's gonna be good enough?
It's gonna have to be good.
I mean, I'm here. You tell me what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever informative thing, because I'm not that thorough on that. So whatever you think needs to be heard, just like I think she said she heard on WDIA, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever she heard on WDIA, she called you guys. So
Pretty much about this. Okay.
I don't know what they talked about on WDIA, so I'm just kind of like a moderator. But I just want, if you try to tell somebody for the very first time what it is y'all do and recap it, and guess we'll go into the history a little bit, just a little small history for 20 years, and we'll talk about Lori for a minute. Because some of the commercials are definitely going to be, her commercial, the commercial about the show that we have, and her being the sponsor. So, yeah, go ahead and put them headphones back on.
Okay. What are my notes? I'm ready.
Okay. And we are back on the Tate Jones Show, and today's guest is Miss Shakina Braxton, a member of the Benefit Solution Group here in Memphis, Tennessee. And the Benefit Solution Group is a group that helps people to get their Medicare red, white, and blue cards and explain to them the different parts, because you have Part A.
Yes, so with your Medicare, there are various parts: Part A, Part B, C, and D.
Okay, let's go through all of those so people that are not aware of what the different parts are will know after this show.
Okay, so Part A is when you work 40 quarters, that's 10 years more, and you get your Part A, and that covers your hospital.
It covers your hospital.
Okay.
So Part A, you got to work 10 years or 40 quarters,
40 quarters.
and that covers your hospital.
Right.
All right, now let's go to B.
Okay, so Part B is the part that you pay. They will take $185 out your check every month. That cover your Part B. Your Part B covers your doctors.
Okay, that Part B covers your doctors. When you say it takes $185 out of the check, that's your Social Security check?
Correct.
Okay, so when you get Part B, they take $185 out of your check, and that covers the doctors. Okay, so A covers the hospital, B covers the doctors. Tell us about C.
Okay, so first, before we pass B, by you having B, it will take away some deductibles. So if you just stay on traditional Medicare, and a lot of people do get hung up on what their doctor's saying, stay on traditional Medicare, and they stay with just A and B, that will cause you to have deductibles.
Okay.
And so that part we'll get into when they call into the office to understand what takes away those deductibles staying on traditional Medicare. So now you're asking me about C.
Yes.
So C covers your dental, vision, hearing, and some over the counter.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Part C. So Part C, you said visual,
Dental, vision, hearing, and you'll see on the card it say OTC, which is over the counter benefits.
All right. Now the last part is D.
D. So D is what? D. Your drugs.
Your drugs. Okay.
D. Your drugs. Yeah, it covers your
sense.
drugs. So because you're paying that $185 for the Part B, you are getting the C and D at no additional cost. So if you stay on traditional, then you will be paying separate for each one.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, give us a call. Call us. Come to our office. Our office is 2750 Colony Park. Again, our address is 2750 Colony Park Drive. Our phone number is 901-453-6346. If you have any questions, any concerns, especially our veterans, please, veterans, if you have that red, white, and blue card, even if you have CHAMP or TRICARE, please give us a call. Come to the office. There are a lot of benefits out there for you guys, especially since some cuts have been made towards you guys' benefits as far as veterans. Also, if you are disabled, give us a call. It might be some way we can help you understand to get more benefits for yourself.
What are the operation hours and days?
We're here for you. If you give us a call, we're here for you. We'll set an appointment up, a time that meets your time schedule.
Okay. So,
We're open.
okay, so it's not an 8 to 5 type situation. They can call self appointment, and someone can meet them there.
If they say they need to meet at 6 o'clock in the evening, 7 o'clock in the evening, we're there.
Gotcha. Okay.
We're here to serve our seniors.
Y'all hear that? They're here to serve your seniors. Power 104.1, the source. We're the people's station. And we're definitely going to have more shows like that, more informative shows to tell the listening audience about things that will help them in their lifestyle.
Also, one more thing. If you did not make any changes, I know you hear people saying it's too late, that you have to work. Don't worry about that. Give us a call. And let us do a review for you. Okay? Give us a call. Let us do a review. If you're not happy with what's going on with your plan now, we can assist you.
And there's no charge at all for a review or a consultation.
Absolutely no charge at all. Again, we are here to serve our seniors, and we love what we do.
Oh, man, I love the way that sounds, and I know the word free just rings the bell in a lot of people's ears. Free, but it's very informative and definitely going to help you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Lori Swanigan is the founder of the Benefit Solution Group.
Yes, she's been in business about 20 years.
About 20 years. So if she's been in business 20 years. Y'all know what y'all doing over there.
Oh, we definitely know what we're doing.
Definitely know what they're doing over there. And, you know, I met Lori a couple of months ago down in Greenwood, Mississippi, at a Southern Soul concert, you know. And we got a Southern Soul concert coming up April the 27th. And that's the Southern Soul Rising Stars. And the Benefit Solution Group is one of our sponsors of that. And I really appreciate you guys being a sponsor for that particular event. You know, they have Marcellus the singer headlining, Cecily Woodman, the PC band, Fat Daddy, and the guy that's burning up the charts that got line dance to another level. I'm talking about 803 Fresh, the one that sings
What them fans said
on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely gonna be asking where those fans at. And when I talked to Lori, I think she told me you guys may have some fans.
We got them. Come on out. We got those fans for you. When you put them boots on the ground, clap, clap, clap.
So we're going to have the boots on the ground, we're going to have the fans, and we're going to have the Benefit Solution Group. And I will say I'm very excited because myself, Tate Jones on the microphone, I will be hosting that show. And I was really, really excited when you guys decided to come on board to be one of our sponsors. So before we get off, before we end this segment, is there any last statements or any handles you can give people where they can follow you guys, like on social media, anywhere?
Yes, you can look for Laura Swanica on Facebook. You also look at myself, Shakina Braxton on Facebook. We are the Benefit Solution Group. We are here to serve you at all costs as far as seniors understand their benefits. Again, if you're a veteran, you're disabled, you have any questions, any concerns, don't hesitate. Call us. As he stated, it's at a zero cost. FREE, a zero cost. We are located at 2750 Colony Park Drive. Again, our phone number is 901-453-6346. Any questions, any concerns, just call us. Don't call the people on TV. Call Lori at the Benefit Solution Group.
Y'all heard it right there from the Benefit Solution Group. We really appreciate them being in the studios today. We hope you guys have enjoyed the Tate Jones Show. So tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a friend that Power 104.1, the source, is on. We're also getting ready for our 1-year anniversary, June 1st. So y'all stay tuned for upcoming information on that. This is Tate Jones on the microphone. Say it with me now.
Tate Jones on the microphone.
And we'll see you next week.
Gonna do better. I warmed up a little bit.